strong comments regarding Cam Newton. Skip, what's your reaction?
Molly, Stephen A., first of all, I'm going to say this again. I believe that this good white guy versus bad black guy storyline is extremely exaggerated. Mr. Smith made the point early in this show that a lot of this is about perception. So this is just my white guy perception, my 2 cents worth. I believe that Cam Newton is far more beloved as we speak in the white community than some in the black community might believe at this point. That's my 2 cents worth. But as Charles circled around to what happened in the games he saw at Auburn, I flipped around in my opinion of what Charles was saying because he is dead on right. The Cam he saw at Auburn, who did not Superman or dab, just ran around in the crowd and just had a great time playing football, to me, I have come to believe with all my heart, is 1,000% real, genuine, and authentic. I don't think there's 1 ounce of self-promotion in him while he's playing football. I don't think there's any brand enhancement in any of these celebrations that he does. I think this is just an extremely gifted, extremely intelligent young man who is just having a blast playing the game of football and winning football games at the highest level. It's pure and simple, end of story, and end, for me, of storyline leading to the Super Bowl. Your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are I appreciate you saying for you, meaning you, for me, meaning for you, because you're entitled to that. That's not how I feel. I agree with what you're saying. I agree with what Barkley said. I agree with Barkley being ticked off about it. My problem with what Barkley said is that he should not have stopped there. So allow me to take it a step further. Skip Bayless, Molly, what did I say when I talked about Cam Newton being the villain and Peyton Manning being the hero? At no time did I bring up race.
Nope.
What I said was Peyton Manning is beloved. Everybody loves Peyton Manning. He's Peyton Manning, first family. I mean, as classy as they come. He's absolutely, positively wonderful. And you're going to have people considering the greatness of his career and what he has put on display for the better part of the last 2 decades. And they're going to say, if this indeed is his last rodeo, we want him to go out on top. Molly confirmed that's exactly how she feels. She wants him to go out on top. And I said, as a result of how Peyton Manning is loved, anyone going against him would be the villain. If it were Aaron Rodgers, if it were Drew Brees, it doesn't matter. They're not Peyton Manning when it comes to how beloved he is. But because Cam is black, you have people rolling up like, oh, you're just saying that because Cam is black. So that's the narrative other folks are trying to create, which brings into question, why would you go there? Because who doesn't know that Peyton is loved? Who doesn't know that Peyton is adored? Who doesn't, in their right mind, find themselves, at least in the small crevices of their mind, even as you root for Cam Newton, you don't find yourself wanting Peyton Manning to go out on top, considering what he has done for the game. Yet, if you say that people want Peyton Manning to win, there are some folks out there who screech the loudest who will sit there and say, oh, you're just saying that because Cam is black. Which, again, brings me back to what I tried to say to you. There are a whole bunch of people, Skip, that subconsciously feel the way they feel. They don't want to just come out and be real about what they feel and why. And that is really the problem. So when Barkley alludes to why he's ticked off, and he alludes to what upsets him, and he says this has absolutely nothing to do with color, he's absolutely right. But he knows that there are others out there who think differently, and they want to act like so many other people are thinking differently. And when you call them on it, all of a sudden, racism comes into play. And by the way, on behalf of black people, please allow me to articulate what racism is to us. That is folks feeling superior over you and entitled because of it, based strictly on their ethnicity. When have you known black folks to feel that comfortable about anything? So when black folks are called racist, it actually makes me laugh. I'll say it, I'll leave it at that.
Okay. And allow me to throw in one last 2 cents worth. In my very unscientific poll, as I told you the other day, some of the white people I see at the gym, all I hear from them is they fear for Peyton Manning in this game because they believe or fear that Cam and company will do a 43-8 on Peyton the way Seattle did on him 2 Super Bowls ago. So he's not even to them a sympathetic figure. He's close to being a pathetic figure right now. So that's the view.
Fair enough.
Okay.
But that's a different subject because at the end of the day, a lot of folks want Peyton Manning to win. But Skip, so what? He's a nice guy. He's been a consummate professional. He's a treasure to the game. There's absolutely, positively nothing wrong with folks rooting for Peyton Manning. Why would you root against him? Because you might love Cam or whatever, but you might feel Cam's got a long way to go. In other words, he's got a whole career ahead of him. This is it for Peyton Manning, who's lost his last 2 Super Bowls. There's absolutely nothing wrong for anybody rooting for Peyton Manning. Folks are trying to make it into more than what it is. My willingness to highlight that doesn't change that reality.
Okay. You know what I would like to hear right now? I'd like to hear what LaShawn McCoy has to say about this. And maybe Molly could make that happen for us.
Yes, Skip, it's getting a little shady in here. Tremendous conversation all day, and LaShawn McCoy in the house to join it. But first,
I'm here.
Who's taking home Super Bowl 50? Who's taking home the party?
Oh,
you look
come on.
clean. Look
It's a
how you
tough
dressed
one.
for
Yeah,
us.
thank
I
you, thank
appreciate it.
It's a tough one, but I'm going to go with Cam.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's hot right now.
Here we go. Another one. All right, you're going to be with us next. And tune into Periscope right now. First Take Fam, a little interview. Me and LaShawn. Back in a moment.
Okay.